What can you do if no one is booking discovery calls? This is a really common problem, but a really frustrating one because ultimately, if no one's booking in a discovery call and that is the way you sell your service, then you're probably struggling to get clients. So, how can you fix this problem? That is something that I'm going to be chatting about in today's video. So for me, there are three kind of common mistakes that go on where you're not getting enough discovery calls booked in. Before I chat about those, I wanted to just quickly share the what I refer to as the three C's marketing journey, which is essentially the journey that you take any potential client on, right from the kind of I don't know you exist yet to the here, take my money moment. And those three C's are connection. So that is where we go out and connect with people who don't know that we exist yet, and we, create content to attract them and get their attention. The second C is conversation. So once we have someone's attention, we want to help them get to know a bit more about us, about our service, so that they can make a more informed decision as to whether we are the person that they want to invest in. And then the third C is conversion. And that is where we invite people to take the next step. We let them know that we have a service and how they can take that next step towards learning more about it. And if you use discovery calls as part of your sales process, then that's probably the point at which you're inviting someone to book a call. So you're telling them about your service, what it helps them with, and then you're inviting them to book a call as a next step to see if it's a good fit. So with that in mind, what are the kind of things that could be going wrong if you're not currently booking enough calls? Well, the first thing, of course, is that first C. It's that connection. If you've not got enough people coming in at this C, you're not bringing enough new people into your audience, then logic says that at some point that means that this C, this conversion C, where you're getting people to book calls, is also going to dry up, right? There needs to be a kind of constant flow of people. So if you want people coming through consistently to your calls, you also need people coming through consistently into the kind of, if you're going to use marketing terms, the top of your funnel, right? So this is the top of your funnel. You're bringing new people in, maybe onto a social media platform, an email list, whatever it may be. And if you're not prioritizing that, then this part here is also going to dry up. So that's the first thing I'd be looking at in your business is if you're struggling to get calls, how much of a priority are you making audience growth? What are you currently doing to go out and reach new people who don't know you exist yet, get their attention and bring them into your audience? The second thing that could be going wrong is it's kind of a messaging problem, right? So if you think about what makes you book a discovery call, it's because you've seen something that you're interested in, right? You've seen something that you believe might be a fix to a problem that you currently have, and you want to check in and see, is this going to be the fix I think it could be? So you want to learn a bit more. You want to get to know, this potential solution a bit more, right? And in order for you to book that call in the first place, there has to be a problem that you're looking to solve, and B, a belief that this could be the solution to that problem. Now, if people aren't booking calls with you, that's an indication that perhaps one or both of those things isn't happening. So either you're not attracting people for whom this is a big enough problem for them to really care about booking a call, they're not particularly actively looking for a solution, or you haven't done a good enough job of explaining what this solution is and showing this person that the service that you have could be the solution that they're looking for. So that's a messaging problem. So have a think again about your own business and see if that's possibly what's going on for you. And then the third potential problem, and this one is perhaps the most obvious one, but also one of the most common ones as well, and that is that you are simply not inviting people enough. And it's amazing how often this can happen. It's great because it's a quick fix. You just need to invite people more often. But have a think about how often do you actually purposefully put out an invitation to people to book a call with you. Have a think about, where those invitations are, where, you know, what are the opportunities for people to find an invitation to book a call with you? How often are people seeing those? You know, if we think about marketing statistics, there's one statistic that tells us that people need to see things an average of 7 times before they take action on it. So, you know, with that in mind, and also if you take that and put it against the other sort of marketing statistics around how much of our content people actually see, which is not very much. It differs slightly depending on the platform, but ultimately, you know, a small proportion of your overall audience actually see each piece of content that you put out, a very small proportion, especially if it's on something like social media. You know, it could be as little as like 1% of your audience that's actually seeing that post. So with that in mind, and then bearing in mind that people need to see something 7 times before they take action, are you making enough invitations? Are you putting your invitation to book a call out there enough? Probably not. So just to sum up then, the 3 things to look at: are you prioritizing audience growth in your business? Are you proactively going out and, you know, planning strategies in your overall marketing plan that are going to bring new people consistently into your audience? Number 2, do you have clear enough messaging? Are you being clear enough about who it is you help, and the problem that you're solving, and why they should book a call in the first place? And number 3, are you making enough invitations to book a call? So I hope this has been helpful. Do let me know in the comments. If you did find the video helpful, I would love it if you were to give it a like. And if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, make sure you do that now. I am here most days, Monday to Friday, with new content, helping you to design and fill your 1K plus service. And I'll see you again tomorrow.